Hey guys, DJ here. I'm going to be doing some commentary on some Thief PvP, and I'm going to be using sword pistol and pistol, and I absolutely love the sword. It's so good with the built-in shadow step to get in and out of fights. Totally fits my playstyle, and I can't see how people aren't liking the sword right now. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I love it. And I immediately go for the mini-boss on our side, as I always do on this map, and what's great about this build is you can solo both bosses pretty easily. Chieftain's a little bit harder, but yeah, you can solo both of them without using the black powder strategy where you just sit in the black powder and they miss every shot, because, I don't know, I think that's cheap, and I hope they take it out, because you really shouldn't be able to easily kill the bosses without taking any damage like that. Just my opinion. But yeah, you can solo both bosses without doing it that way. And I noticed they didn't take their boss down yet, so I'm going to head over there as fast as I can. And this guy has the same idea as me, so that's good. I'm going to have some backup here. And I noticed their boss is at half health, so I can do some damage to them before I try and steal it. And right here, I notice he gets low, so I go to steal it, and someone from the blue team gets a perfect daze off, and we're unable to steal it. I think it was the elementalist that dazed us, but yeah, perfect timing. If you see that, he uses it like right as the chieftain gets within like a couple hits. So right here, I use my elite, and I probably shouldn't have done it right then, because you could see it doesn't really do too much damage at all. And really what you want to do with your elite skill is to make sure the daggers have a lot of like walls and stuff that it can bounce off of to do some massive damage. And it can really get up there to like 10k. And right here I really underestimate this guy's bleeding damage. He had like 16 stacks or something on me, and I should have used my heal before I stomped him, but I don't know, my brain farted. But luckily I'm able to get a heal off at like 200 health. But yeah, should have healed before I stomped him. That's something to take note of with this build. In case you're low before you stomp someone, you're going to want to use that signet for the heal. And this guy's alone, so I'm going to try and take this point. And I'm going to immobilize him and then shadow step to him, haste, and pistol whip him into oblivion. That's ideally what you want to do with this build. Immobilize your target and haste and pistol whip him for just massive damage. And right there you saw I pistol whipped again because I saw the warrior was coming for me. So I started an early pistol whip, and luckily he played right into it and jumped into me, and I got off some good damage. But then I mess up pretty bad, and I use my stolen weapon right there where I was spinning on top of him like a whirlwind attack, and all I did was let him stack his bleeds on me. So I guess I didn't learn my lesson last time, and I let him stack like 15 bleeds right there, and I'm forced to run away again.
They took the hen.
But I want redemption, so I'm going to hang around and wait for my health to regen up and activate my Devour Venom and go back in. And yeah, this ranger, he isn't too great, but it's still a 2v1, and it's a good example of how to use your abilities to kite melee. As you can see, I'm constantly dodge rolling, and I use my steel to give myself some distance from this warrior. And right here I'm going to haste and pistol whip again, and luckily he doesn't try and avoid it for some reason, so that was just a really easy fight. And then this guy comes in for a big play here. He knocks me back, and then I try and daze his res twice, but I can't because of that wall he put up, or shield, or the bubble from a shield, I guess you could say. So yeah, I'm first to run away. I'm gonna go check like the middle of the map to see if any of their teammates are trying to take one of our points or sneak around the back. And I don't see anybody, so I know their boss is going to be up soon, and they just took it right there. You could see on the top of the screen. I was a little bit late there. Probably should have been paying attention more, but I'm going to go in anyway, see what I can do. And I start going on this Guardian, because he was really good making them big plays, so he's a priority target here. And right here I use my haste, but I get dazed. Another great daze by somebody. So I pretty much wasted my haste there, and then I panic a little bit and use my elite. Probably should have waited, because right here I take some pretty massive damage from these two rangers, and right here would have been a great time to use my elite, but you know, it's beta, we're learning. So instead of coming back to this pointless fight that's going nowhere, I'm gonna go to this point. And really right here, I probably should have just neutralized it and then went back to help my team, since neutralizing points is a lot faster than actually capping them. But I didn't for some reason, so that's just something to note there. And then two people show up and I have half my health and no cooldown, so I'm forced to run away yet again. And right here you'll see I deselect my target and then use steal just for the buffs, which I'm traded for, to give me swiftness to make sure I get away from this guy. Pop my signet heal just for good measure in case he somehow catches up.
They took the henge.
And I notice he's still following me, so I'm going to pop my Devourer Venom and wait until my signet is back up, because I don't want to fight him without that passive healing. I notice this guy here, so I'm going to shoot him once with my Immobilize to make sure he can't come over and help, and then I activate my haste and start unloading into him, and that warrior charges him and we just take him out really, really fast. And then my team comes up behind this guy, the other guy that I immobilized, and we kill him, and that's pretty much it for this match. There was another fight after the match ended, like before a new match started, but my FPS totally bombs, as you can see in a few seconds, so I'm forced to turn my fraps off. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching as always, and please leave some feedback.
Keep it.